Last time on Mini Jam, we had an action-packed all freestyle competition. Tonight, we're back with a full event featuring racing, best trick, and freestyle, as well as a new truck debut. This is Mini Jam.
Taking shots at the enemy, I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, but you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mini Jam. I hope you all are ready for a truly special event tonight. After running this track layout for the past few events, this show will be the last time that this track is featured on Mini Jam. We're also going to give you all even more action in this episode by making each race a best 2 out of 3 series, as well as extending freestyle from a minute to 90 seconds. To get things started off, let's meet tonight's trucks. The first truck on the floor is going to be the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. I have to remind you all that last time we saw this truck, it was going through some tremendous transmission problems, preventing it from getting very much power on this track. It appears that they've gotten everything fixed, and they're hoping for a bounce back show tonight, as they're going to need the full capabilities of that truck to compete tonight in this field. And the next truck coming out on the floor is going to be Megalodon. This is the big truck debut that we were referencing earlier in the show. This is the newest truck in the Mini Jam fleet, and I have to say, it is absolutely stunning. So nice to see such a popular monster truck make its way to Mini Jam, and I can only imagine it's going to tear it up here tonight. You can see it circling that pad of dirt in the middle of the track, and then it's going to go ahead and park over on the side of that ramp. And that sound can only mean one thing, that is Monster Energy about to hit the floor. This is just a gorgeous looking truck. I can't get over it every time I see this thing. It just makes me so excited. Love seeing this thing on the floor. Love seeing it tear up these Mini Jam tracks. You can see it just powers right across the floor, and it looks like he's gonna settle it down over by the Monster Energy backflip ramp. And next up onto the track is going to be El Toro Loco, sporting that new Jim Kohler Team Scream style chassis. He just screams onto the track, and it looks like he's gonna park it right on that ramp. This is definitely gonna be a truck to look after tonight. And there goes those ominous gongs. That means that Son of a Digger is going to be making his way onto the track. This was the resounding favorite for the freestyle winner at our last Mini Jam show. He just tore it up. So we're gonna see if he can double down with a victory tonight. This is just one of those trucks that can just always get it done, no matter the circumstance, no matter the track. This is always an exciting truck to watch, and an even harder truck to beat on the field. He's going and doing his parade lap, going to circle around, almost spun into a little donut there. And it looks like he's just going to settle it down in the berm. And now it is time to take a ride in the dope ride, as we have the gold Max D making its way onto the track. This is such a remarkable truck. Words can't even describe how nice it is. That chrome gold aesthetic on the exterior of the body, it just really sets it apart from any other truck here. He spins into some donuts. Round and round he goes, cyclone style donuts, and then he settles the truck down. But wait a minute, that's not the only Max D that is going to be joining us today. We are also going to have Max D Nitro as part of tonight's competition, and he screams onto the track. In typical Mini Jam fashion, we couldn't decide between one of these two Max Ds, so we said screw it, why not do both? And he just clears Mohawk Warrior on that racing lane. Lots of good looking trucks in the field today. I know I say this about almost every truck that comes onto this track, but this is definitely one of the best looking trucks that we have out here. And now, the final truck. That theme song is unmistakable. It is the one, the only, Gravedigger. We were rocking the purple color scheme Gravedigger for the longest time, but we reverted back to the normal green one. It looks like he's stuck on the tire. Oh no. Gives the tire a little hit after he gets the truck off of it. But yeah, like I was saying, we were originally sporting the purple Gravedigger color scheme, but we're back to the standard original all green Gravedigger. And this thing is gonna tear it up tonight. And it looks like he's gonna park right on that step up. And as a little something extra for you guys, enjoy this pre-show stunt by the Max D's. And oh man, one Max D through the fireworks, another with an almost double backflip on the opposite side of the step up. What a way to get the show started. This is going to be incredible. We're going to get started with JCB Racing. In round one, El Toro Loco is going to take on Max D Nitro. Gravedigger is going to take on the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Megalodon's going to face Son of a Digger. And then Max D Gold is going to race Monster Energy. And just to reiterate, each race winner is going to be decided by the best 2 out of 3.
Ready?
Now let's get the first race underway. Looks like Max D Nitro gets the whole shot, and he is sweeping through the turns while El Toro Loco is just taking things way too slow. Max D Nitro already in that final turn, and he's going to get an easy victory in this first race. El Toro Loco is definitely going to have to pick up the pace in the next one. Now let's see if Max D Nitro can close him out in the second race. El Toro gets the whole shot this time. He's going a lot quicker around those turns. This is actually going to be a close race, but Max D Nitro's picking up speed, and it looks like Max D Nitro is going to take it. He just comes through at the very end. Max D Nitro is going to advance in the bracket.
Ready?
And now we have Gravedigger and Mohawk Warrior staged. They both get off the line pretty much at the exact same time, but Mohawk Warrior is up on the berms. Gravedigger is firmly in the lead now. But oh no, Gravedigger crashes into Max D Gold in the racing lane, and Mohawk Warrior is going to take the win. And now for race number 2 between these two trucks. Gravedigger with the whole shot once again, but he's on 2 wheels in the turn, still in the lead though. Let's see if he can actually secure the victory. Mohawk Warrior is catching up. Oh no, Gravedigger completely botches the turn, and Mohawk Warrior is going to steal 2 races in a row. We have Megalodon and Son of a Digger at the starting line now. They both get off to a nice start, but Son of a Digger right into the step up. I can't imagine he's going to win this race after a mess up like that. Megalodon is now just going to cruise to the finish line. With Megalodon up 1-0, let's see who can take this race. Son of a Digger off to an early start, but it looks like Megalodon is catching right up. They are both neck and neck going into the turn. Son of a Digger with a good turn, but Megalodon goes over. Son of a Digger is going to take the win. With these 2 trucks tied up, this race is going to determine who advances. And oh, Son of a Digger into the step up once again. Megalodon's not doing much better going over the berm, but Son of a Digger is on it through. Megalodon can make this an easy victory, but he's not going to make it easy on himself, up on 2 wheels in the turn. But finally, Megalodon secures the victory. What a race. And now for the final pair of round 1. Monster Energy is off to an early lead. Max D Gold is up on 1 wheel in the turn, and it looks like Monster Energy is actually going the wrong way around the ramp. It is a close race into the turn. Both of them hit the tire, but it looks like Max D Gold squeaks it out the end, but it actually doesn't even matter as Monster Energy went the wrong way during his race. Max D right now has the lead. Let's see if Monster Energy can even the score. Max D with the whole shot, but both trucks are even going into the berms. Looks like Max D bottles a little bit in that second turn. But both trucks with a perfect final turn, but Monster Energy is going to squeeze out the win. That might be the race of the night so far. With both trucks tied up, let's see who's going to advance. They're both pretty even off the start, but Maxie bottles a little bit in the turn, and it looks like he's actually off the track now. Monster Energy is going to cruise to a victory. Tough break for Max D Gold. Just completely messed up that second turn and allowed for an easy victory by Monster Energy. Wow, that was just an incredible first round. We're now going to move on to the semifinals. Max D Nitro is first going to take on the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, and then we're going to have Megalodon versus Monster Energy. Now let's get the semifinals started. Max D Nitro with a hole shot, but Mohawk Warrior goes over in the turn. It's going to be an easy win for Max D Nitro. He just got to take it easy into this next turn, but he actually go ahead and airs it out for that final jump. Let's see if Mohawk Warrior can actually compete the race this time, and Max D Nitro schools him off the line, but ends up needing to step up, but somehow still has the lead over in the turn. Both trucks go over in the turn, but Mohawk Warrior ends up stuck on his lid. Max D Nitro ends up securing the victory. Wow, I cannot believe it, and Mohawk Warrior still trying to finish the race, can't even stay out of the turn. And then Max D Nitro gives him a love tap. This race is over, man. Max D Nitro will advance to the finals. Let's see who's going to meet him there. Both trucks off the line at the same time, but it looks like Monster Energy's caught up in the turn a little bit, and Monster Energy is in the wall. Megalodon is going to cruise to a victory if he can stay off of that turning tire. Megalodon with the win. Now they are lined back up for their second race. Even off the line once again, Monster Energy ends up ramping over that landing ramp, but it's still pretty close in the end. They both are close in the final turn, but Monster Energy gets the victory. That is the closest race we have seen all night. What a victory by Monster Energy. This is for a spot in the finals. They are both off the line very quickly, but Monster Energy is stuck on the berm. That is going to slow him down tremendously. As Megalodon gets in the turn clean, he'll win, and he surely does with a flip at the end. Tough break for Monster Energy, but Megalodon will beat Max D Nitro in the finals. Well, it has been an incredible night of JCB racing, and it comes down to Max D Nitro and Megalodon. One important thing to note is Max D Nitro has swept through all of his races to make its way in the finals, has not lost a single race tonight. However, Megalodon has ended up in a third race for each round. So while it hasn't been a perfect night for Megalodon, he finds himself in the finals. And now for your JCB final race. They're pretty even off the start, but Max D Nitro ends up flipping in the turn. Oh no! Megalodon's gonna cruise through that final turn and end up getting the victory. Tough break for Max D Nitro. We're in race number 2. Megalodon can take it all, but Max D Nitro wants to stop him. Oh, looks like we get a double red light from both trucks. We've got both trucks restaged. They're both off the line, and oh no, Max D Nitro is over on his roof. Megalodon is going to be your JCB Racing winner. And it looks like Max D Nitro went ahead and just hit the ramp. He, however, did not even clear most of the cords. Megalodon wins this one easily and does a little celebration for the fans. What a debut for Megalodon. This is the first time we've had this truck as part of the Mini Jam fleet, and he did not disappoint. Now here's a look at the overall point standings as we head into the Great Clips Best Trick Challenge. Each truck will be given one opportunity to put on their best move. They will be scored on a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest possible score. The first truck we're going to see tonight for Best Trick is going to be El Toro Loco. He did not have a very great racing showing. Gonna have to make up for it here in Best Trick. Looks like he kind of got stuck on the opposite side of that step up, but now he's gonna position himself. I do not believe that that was his Best Trick attempt. Oh, just gunned the throttle right on top of the step up. Might have been attempting a backflip, but that did not quite work out for him. His score is gonna be a 4. Next truck coming up is going to be Gravedigger. This is another one of those trucks that was eliminated in round 1 of racing. Is going to have to do something big here to make up ground in the overall point standings. Looks like he's going to line up the truck between the backflip ramp, the side of the backflip ramp, and that dirt pad that we have down there. I wonder if he's either going to do a reverser of the dirt pad or maybe attempt a backflip off the side of the backflip ramp. That would be very unique. He's slowly backing up that dirt pad, and he goes for it with a backflip, lands right on the back bumper. That was a pretty innovative maneuver by Gravedigger. He's going to get a score of 6. Next up is going to be Son of a Digger. Very disappointed in his racing outcome. He is going to have to do something nice here in Best Trick. This is a trick that we always have high expectations for, but just could not quite get it done in racing. Looks like he might be lining up for a bicycle. If he pulls this off, this could definitely score him some big points. And he does not quite get it. Unfortunately, that's going to score him a 3. And now it's time for Max D Gold, and he is already up on the wall. These Max D trucks are known for destruction and chaos. Even when they're just entering the track, something interesting happens. And this truck is going to line up on the racing ramp. Wonder what he has in mind. He goes for it. Gets a bit of a slap wheelie. I think he was attempting a backflip off the opposite side of that landing pad, but could not quite get it. That's going to score him a 3. Now it is time for the Mohawk Warrior. He's just making his way onto the track. Very interested in seeing what he's going to have to set up here. Looks like he's going to line the truck up right on the opposite side of that landing ramp. He goes for it. Oh! Backflips it. Just rebounds right off the berm into a backflip. That was pretty insane. And fittingly, the score is going to be at 8.5. He's going to take the lead. Mohawk Warrior just raised the bar incredibly high with that rebound backflip, but Monster Energy is certainly no slouch. He can get the job done. He's going to circle his way around the track. He's going to go for a bicycle, and he nails the bicycle with a little bit of a stoppie as a combination move right after it. That's going to take the lead with a score of a 9.
All right, it's not freestyle.
The competition is getting fierce. What in the world is Max D Nitro going to have to do to secure a victory in the Best Trick competition? Looks like he's going to pull up to that center jump in reverse. What could he possibly have in mind here? Going to go all the way to the stadium wall. He's going in reverse. Oh! He gets a bit of a backflip off the lip of the step up, but cannot quite land it on all 4 tires. That'll score him an 8. And the Great Clips Best Trick Challenge is going to be capped off by Megalodon. He's already won racing, so you can say he's playing with house money, but that is not going to be enough. He wants to dominate this competition, but he definitely has his work cut out for him. After that incredible bicycle we saw Monster Energy do, it's going to take something truly special to take the lead away from him. And it looks like he's going to get settled right there between the backflip ramp and the dirt pad, kind of similar to what Gravedigger did, but in the opposite position. Could he possibly go for a reverse backflip off the side of that backflip ramp? He's getting revved up. Let's see what he's got. Off the dirt pad, wheelies it. Oh man! And he is going everywhere. Ends up with the truck on the lid. Looked like he was attempting a front flip off the step up. Didn't get that, but got a whole bunch of other revolutions. That's going to score him an 8. Your Great Clips Best Trick winner is going to be Monster Energy. Now here's a look at the updated overall point standings for tonight. Monster Energy has catapulted into first place with that Best Trick win, followed by Megalodon, then Max D Nitro. We are now preparing the track for Freestyle, where each truck is going to get 90 seconds to put on their best performance for the fans. And we're going to get Freestyle started off tonight with El Toro Loco. This was the truck that pretty much everyone voted to come second in Freestyle at the last Mini Jam event. So very interested in seeing how he shows up tonight. Also just got to give credit where credit is due. This truck is awesome. Loving the updates with that new Kohler chassis, and he starts off with some big air and a crazy save to follow up. That is certainly one way to get the fans' attention. Comes off the step up with some more big air, and he almost gets stuck on the big hill on the opposite side of the step up. Some nice air once again, and he saves it one more time. 2 saves right off the bat. And look at that, he's back on all fours. This truck just cannot stay on its lid. 3 insane saves to start off a freestyle. That is one way to announce your presence. Now he's gonna come back around with a front flip. I don't know if there's been a single movie he's done yet that hasn't been a highlight, and he continues that trend, flips it over twice backwards, but still ends up saving it. Oh, this is just ridiculous. It's like every single move he does ends up being some sort of crazy save, and now a double backflip, and he's back on all fours again. This is easily one of the most insane freestyles I've ever seen. And he's able to rock the truck back on all fours. He's got about 15 seconds left. How's he going to end this freestyle? It's been amazing so far. Nice air off the step up. And of course, what would it be without another save? And he just airs it out for the final move. Ends up on the tailgate.
3 seconds.
And he saves it one last time. There he goes again. Oh my God. That has to be one of the best freestyles I have ever witnessed here on the Mini Jam course. Every move was basically a highlight. The scores are coming in, and it's going to be a 9.6 for El Toro Loco. We got to see some replays from this. I gotta be honest with you guys, I have no idea how you can follow up a freestyle like that, but Mohawk Warrior is sure gonna try. A little bit of a redemption he's gonna wanna get for this freestyle after last time when he came out here. Did not have the transmission good to go, had issues with it, but you can tell now that motor's at full power and that transmission is working as it should. Some nice combo moves to start off the freestyle, then airs it out right over that racing jump. Thought he might go for the backflip. A little too early in freestyle to do that. A nice little combo over the step up.
Oh.
I mean, this has been a pretty good freestyle already. Airs it out right there. But honestly, you got to do something crazy to win freestyle here. That's certainly going to help. But after that El Toro Loco freestyle, I don't even know what it's going to take the victory. And he goes over on his lid way too early to get the win here. And with that premature ending to his freestyle, Mohawk Warriors gonna get a 5.5. And now it's time for some Max D. This is the gold Max D. We're gonna have Max D Nitro coming up a little bit later in freestyle. But the pressure has to be on for all these trucks after that El Toro freestyle. I just can't stop talking about it. He killed it. And Maxi with some big air and a nice save to get it started off. Some good air over that racing berm. Comes back over the racing lane. Nice little combo. He's going to have to step up the speed. And look at that. A nice little save once again. All those saves are going to have to add up. And look at that. Goes for a backflip. Ends up shooting the truck off the backflip ramp. And now combos it. Noses it right into the step up. Man, that has to hurt. And then comes back around with some sick air. Can he save it? No, he ends up on the lid. The freestyle was going pretty well, but unfortunately, he ends up rolling over too early. And as such, his freestyle score is going to be a 6. And now it is time for Monster Energy to take the Mini Jam freestyle course. Looks like he's got to move Mohawk Warrior out of the way to make his way onto the track. But nonetheless, here we go. Monster Energy. This is the truck that is currently in the lead in the point standings. And with a great freestyle tonight, he can shore up that overall victory. Starts off with a nice hit over the racing lane. and then attacks that dirt pod. Gets some nice air once again over that racing lane, keeping up some good momentum. Oh my God! That just might be the air of the night. Monster Energy soaring through the sky. Gotta watch out for that wall there. Comes once again through the crossover, and he saves it. And now he is going crazy. This is an air assault. Making every single move count. You might not be able to plan the saves like El Toro Loco did, but you can certainly plan some sick air. And the nice little combo there. Looks like he might be setting up a backflip. Oh! I don't even know what to call that. Ends up on all fours though. And a nice quick save once again. This might be the best freestyle we've seen yet that can compete with that El Toro Loco freestyle from earlier with another nice save. And he is just going crazy now. He's still got to end it on a high note. And nice air right there. Just speeding across the track, dirt tracking it. And just tons of saves everywhere. Ends up once again on all fours. Cross thread. Monster Energy is definitely giving El Toro a run for his money. Finishes off the run. And then ends it on the nose of the truck. That is awesome. The score for Monster Energy is going to be a 9.2. That was an insane run, but still not quite enough to take the lead away from El Toro Loco. It has been an absolutely ridiculous night of freestyle so far, but we're going to keep it going with Megalodon. This was our racing winner earlier today. Another truck that is definitely in contention for that overall points victory, but it's going to take one heck of a freestyle to compete with the likes of Monster Energy and, of course, El Toro Loco. I don't even know what you have to do to compete with him, but they're certainly going to try tonight. And Megalodon's going to get us started off with a backflip attempt. I love that, changing up the pace a little bit. A lot of people wait for that backflip. He says, let me attack it right off the bat, and then he gets a nice save. Gets some decent air off that berm. Then he comes right back around to the opposite side. Nice little sky wheelie, lands hard on the rear of the truck, and then airs it out once again across the track. Pretty good air over that crossover jump. You're still going to need so many wow factors to compete with El Toro. Cross threads it across that middle jump. All these trucks have been putting on pretty good to great freestyles, but you're just going to have to be on another level to compete with El Toro. But there he goes, soaring the truck high into the air. And then sky wheelies it. Megalodon picking up the pace now. A nice little save. He's got about 20 seconds left. Looks like he's going to go for yet another backflip. Double backflip, but the rebound takes him over and puts him on his lid. Megalodon is going to score an 8. Hello Mini Jam fans, I am excited to announce that we are now in the flag making business. If you see any of the awesome flags on the trucks used in this video and you want to have your RC truck looking just as good, shoot us an email. We make custom, high quality, double-sided RC flags. Order yours today. Son of a Digger did not have the racing that he wanted, certainly didn't have the best trick that he wanted. He's going to try to burn it down here in freestyle. And look at that, enters the track on 2 wheels. That has to be the most stylish entrance that we've seen tonight. I guess whatever you can do to just give yourself that edge against El Toro, you're going to need it. And Son of a Digger gets a little creative there. Looks like he's going to start off freestyle by spinning into some cyclones. Then comes right back around, hits that jump. Oh, goes totally crooked off that center jump. And some nice air over the dirt pad. Cool little cross thread, just a lot of unconventional jumps so far. Whatever you can do to set yourself apart from the competition, and then just soars it right across the track with a nice combo. Sick air. Oh no, he goes over way too early. This is just not the night for Son of a Digger. That early in the freestyle is just going to score him a 5. All right, so we've got Son of a Digger flipped over. It's looking like they're going to let him go just for you fans. And he starts it off with a few front flips. And he's going to rock the truck back on its wheels. You can just tell the frustration in this driver. Did not have the night he wanted. He just wants to destroy this truck here in this encore freestyle. Unfortunately, it looks like he's spending more time on his roof than he is on his wheels in this encore. Can he get it back on all fours? There he goes. And then rolls it once again. But there he goes. That's the save. Those are the kind of moves that we expect from Son of a Digger. Sick air. And wheelies across the track. He may not have gotten it done in competition, but you can see that he is going all out for the encore. Soars across the track. Once again on his roof, but he saves it. The nice little reverse combo. Just slinging dirt everywhere, hitting walls, driving on his roof. Look at this. Oh my God. There he goes once again. Little front flip, throttles out of it. I think that's going to finish it up for Son of a Digger. What a performance. We got 2 trucks left. El Toro still sits atop the mountain. These 2 trucks are going to have to try to knock him off, and we're going to get it started with Gravedigger. Starts off by hitting the step up. And you just love to hear that throttle rhythm from Gravedigger. He's definitely going to keep up a lot of noise throughout the entire freestyle. Not quite getting the air you'd like to see, and he just goes right over. Oh no, this is not the night for Team Gravedigger altogether. The score is only going to be a 3. We've got 1 truck left. The odds seem almost insurmountable. Every truck tonight has tried to go after El Toro. Max D having a little fun in the pits before his run. But we got Max D Nitro coming out here. And he starts it off with a transfer jump and then goes right for the step up. No parade lap, no wasted time. This guy wants to get it done, and he comes out with some sick air right off that middle jump. Keeping up good momentum, getting some nice air off of every jump, making every single one count. Little nice crossover there. Oh, on the nose, and he saves the truck. Honestly, I just don't know what it's going to take. It's going to take something special, but it looks like Max D Nitro is on the right track for sure. Some nice air once again. Comes off the racing jump and then just airs it right off of that landing ramp. And then the crossover hit once again. Just soaring this truck in a backflip. Oh my God. That might be one of the moves of the night, but oh no. Gets a little careless. Goes full speed into the backflip ramp, soars it out of the track. That is not going to get you the win.
I told you that was going to happen, bro.
He was on such a good track, but he just got a little too careless. He's going to keep throwing it down for the fans, though. Nice sky wheelie. His score is only going to be a 7.5. So El Toro is your winner, but Max D Nitro is not going to leave his fans unhappy. Nice air off that center jump. Now he's going to try to set up for a correct backflip, hopefully. Oh my God! Almost a double, lands it on top of the backflip ramp, but somehow comes out of it with a functioning truck. And he saves it once again. And now he's just going ballistic. Trying to rock that truck back on all fours. He gets it. Now with some donuts. And he saves the truck once again. This is insane. This is the type of run you would have loved to have had during regulation. This is what you would have needed to compete with El Toro. But nonetheless, we are glad to see this guy burning it down here in Mini Jam. And he saves it again. Just full throttle everywhere. Slinging dirt on his roof. He is not going to stop this truck until it won't go anymore. And then he hits the reverse backflip. Let's go. Airs it out over the step up. Man, I just tell you, if he could have done all this in regulation, we would definitely be having a conversation about whether or not he can take the lead from El Toro. Spins it into some donuts. Tries for a backflip. Ends up on all fours, though. And now he's just flipping the truck around. Does not look like he's going to get out of this one, however. What an encore performance from Max D Nitro. Didn't quite get there in the freestyle competition. Woo! But what an end to tonight.
That is Mini Jam.
And that is going to conclude Mini Jam Freestyle. I still cannot believe what we have witnessed here tonight. That is absolutely some of the best RC monster truck action I have ever seen in my life. Monster Energy does end up taking the overall points victory with a really good freestyle, pretty much just solid across the board tonight, and of course that best trick win. Before we leave, I have to thank each and every one of you fans for tuning in. You guys really do help, and we cannot wait to bring you more action.